By examining pollen in the soil, scientists estimate that the number of almond trees in the ancient population doubled every 664 years, where they were N trees of earliest known sample, where N is a constant, which expression gives the estimate number of almond trees X years after the earliest known sample. That is double. Okay? Okay, it means that is to the 2. Okay? Now, every 664 years, let me see the choices. Here, N is the same, and 2 is the same. The different is the power. Every 664 years, if I have 1000 years, how many doubles? I should divide it by 664 to get how many doubles? Not times. Okay, I will divide what? Divide the years by 664. Okay, so that's the answer. I will divide the number of years by 664 to get how many doubles? So the answer is C. If x greater than 0 and b% of x is 13, which expression represent x in term of b? He told us b% of x is equal 13. We can write it like that: p over 100 times x equal 13, and we will solve it for x. Okay, that's bx over 100 equal 13. So bx equal 13 times 100 over b over b. So x equal 13 times 100 over b. That's the answer. Next question. This question is came also in 2021. Okay, so we have here swimming pool and there's a concrete. Okay, let me read the question. The figure represents the rectangular pool which a width of 20, okay, and the length of 25. That's 25 and that's 20. And the surrounded by a concrete border with a width of x meter. If combined area of the pool and the concrete order is 546 square, what is the value of x? Okay, what is the value of x? Here, meter that's surrounded by a concrete border with a width here, but it's not coming. Okay, 0.5. Okay, 0.5, but it's not coming here. So that's 0.5. X is here is 0.5. That's 0.5. That's 0.5. That's 0.5. That's 0.5. 0.5 here and 0.5 here. Okay, everywhere. It makes this side 26. And 0.5 here and 0.5 here. It's make this is 21. Okay, he asked us of the combined area of the pool and the concrete. So that 26 times 21 is equal 546. Okay, so we need half here. Okay, we need half. Next question. The absolute value of 15 minus x minus 9 equals 0. What are the possible solutions to the given equation? Okay, let me write it in the standard form. So 15 minus x equal 9. That means 15 minus x equal 9, or 15 minus x equal negative 9. From here x equal 24, and from here x equal 6. So that's the answer. Lucia and John will work together to make 60 paper flowers for the secondary part. The line shall represent the time spent by Lucia and John to fulfill this task. According to the graph, on average, how many paper flowers will Lucia make per hour? Look, if I cancel John and I take Lucia alone, okay, there's 60 paper. 60 paper, she spent 12 hours. So it's 5. If I cancel John and I take only Lucia, she spent 12 hours for 60 paper alone. So the answer is 5. The graph of y equal f of x minus 1 is shown. Which equation could define function f? Okay. Look at this carefully. Y equal f of x minus 1. So this is the graph after I shifted down. So the original 1 unit. So the original is come from here. The y-intercept is 3. So I will looking for which equation of this, which function is the y-intercept is 3. Y-intercept, it means that I will replace x by 0. So 2 to the power 0 is 1. 2 to the power 0 minus 1 is 1 minus 1 equals 0. 2 to the power 0 plus 1 is 1 plus 1 equal 2. 2 to the power 0 plus 2, 1 plus 2 equal 3. So D is the answer. In the xy plane, the graph of the given equation is a circle. Which of, if the circle is inscribed in a square, what is the parameter? Okay, what is the parameter here? What is the parameter of the square? What is the parameter of the square? He's like that. That is a square, and there is a circle inside it. Okay, fine. Now I should rewrite this equation as a circle equation. The circle equation is n x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal r squared. I will looking for r here because I need the diameter. If I find the diameter, it's same as the side of the square, then I will times by 4. Okay, let we rewrite this by complete square. How we complete square? I will write it like that. I will make a space. I will move this to the next side. Now I will divide this by 2, then I will square it. So negative 10 by 2 is 5. Negative 5, I square it is 25. And I also plus 25 here. Negative 6 divided by 2 is 3. Squared is 9. Is 9. I'm care about this side. Okay. The total of this is 21. This is what? This is the r square. Okay. This is the r square. The r square is 21. So r is equal 9. The diameter now, the diameter is 18. The diameter is same as the side. So the perimeter of the square is 18 times 4. That's equal 72. Which of the following expression is equivalent to a by 4 plus b over 3 squared? There is a rule. If I have a plus b squared, it means that a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, so that means a over 4 square plus 2 times a over 4 b over 3 plus b over 3 square. If I'm looking carefully for that, that's not correct, b to the power 2 over 9. That's coming from here. Okay, so that is the answer. If you complete it, you will find this is the answer also. Line K in the xy plane has a slope of negative 2b over 5 and y-intercept 0 and b, where p is a positive constant. What is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept of line K? X-intercept of line K. Now, the equation, the form is mx plus b. The slope here is negative 2b by 5 plus the y-intercept here. The y-intercept, he told us that the y-intercept here is b. Well, there is x, so that is b. He asked for the x-intercept. X-intercept, it means that y equals 0. So I replace y by 0. Okay, so, and I move this here. So I have negative b equal negative 2b over 5x. Negative with negative. Okay, I'm looking for x. So divided by b, divided by b. So I have 1 equal 2 over 5x divided by 2 by 5 divided by 2 by 5. So x equal 5 by 2. That's the answer. Next question. 3x squared minus 2x minus 7 equals 0. What is the sum of the solution to the given equation? The sum, there is a rule for the sum. The sum is negative b over a. That is a, and that is b, and that is c. So that's the negative in the rule. B here is negative 2. That's negative 2 over a. A is 3. So that is 2 over 3. A hemisphere and a cone have a circular base of equal circumference and have been connected to their base. The base of the hemisphere is 6 centimeters and the total height of the figure is 9. What is the total volume of the hemisphere and the cone? The total volume for the hemisphere and the cone. Now, the volume for the sphere is 4 by 3 by r cubed, and volume for the cone is 1/3 by r squared h. If we look for this graph, if we look at carefully for this graph, that is 6. So the radius here is 3. The radius here is 3. Okay, that's a 3. That's a 3. So that means, let's make that the piece from here to here is 6, because that's also 3. Because it's radius, same. This is 3, the total is 9, so that is 6. And this is a hemisphere. Let me calculate. Okay. For the hemisphere, we start for the hemisphere. Pi over 3, 4 over 3 times pi times 3 square, 3 cube. That's 4 over 3 pi times 72. So that's 18. That is, I think, 36 pi. Okay, so that's 36 pi. But I will divide it by 2 because it's a hemisphere. So that is 18 pi. Now, for the cone, 1/3 times pi times r squared. Okay, r squared. 1/3 times pi times r squared. Okay, that is times h, sorry, times 6. So that is 18 pi, because there is a rule here, r squared times h. There is 18 pi. Here is 18 pi, and that's 18 pi also. So 18 pi plus 18 pi, that is 36 pi. That's the answer. Last question. The triangle DEF point G not shown lies on DE, in the measurement of DEF is x, that is D here, DFG, DFG is x, and GFE is y, GFE is y. What is the value of cosine x minus sine y? Cosine x minus sine y. Now, if we look carefully for these two angles, the total of these two angles is 90. And we have a main rule here. If we have two angles, the total of them is 90 degrees, so sine of the first angle is equal the cosine of the other angle, and the sine of the second angle is equal the cosine for the second angle. So sine x or cosine x and sine y are equal. So cosine x minus sine y, because that's are equal, so the answer is 0. That's it. This is the main idea come on the March 2023. Good luck.